I made a brownie focaccia and it came out insanely good. You guys have to try it. This is how you make it. We're starting off with 2 cups of warm water, and then we're adding 2 teaspoons of active yeast to that, as well as 2 teaspoons of sugar. Then we're going to give it a good mix and cover it for 10 minutes to activate. Once that's done, we're going to add 4 cups of high grade flour or bread flour, as well as 2 teaspoons of salt. Then we're going to give it a good mix till it's all combined. It should turn into this shaggy, sticky consistency. Then I'm going to drizzle a bit of olive oil on top, as well as spray the Glad wrap with oil, so then as you see after it's risen it doesn't stick. And I let that rise for about an hour, and then once it rose I wet my hands and folded it like I'm doing in the video. Then I'm leaving it to rise again, and while that's rising I'm making the brownie batter, which is a cup of plain flour, a cup of white sugar, half a cup of cocoa powder, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients together. Then it's a cup of hot water, a 1/4 cup of oil, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I'm just mixing that till it's all combined. Then you're gonna line your tray with baking paper, add some oil to the bottom of it, and then add the dough to the tray. Again, for the second rise, it took about an hour to rise up again. I'm also stretching it from underneath so it covers the whole base of the tray. And then I'm pouring about 90% of the brownie batter on top, and then just with a spoon evenly spreading it out. And then we're gonna go back in with the stretch and folds, just like how I did before, and then I'm also flipping it over so all the folds are at the bottom. Then I covered it again just to let it fill out the pan and rise a bit for about 30 minutes. Then I'm just drizzling some oil on top as well as on my fingers and dimpling that in. And then I'm taking the remainder of that brownie batter and just drizzling it on top. Then it's going in the oven at 200 degrees or 392 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes, or just keep an eye on it till it's golden brown. And then when it comes out the oven, put it straight onto a cooling rack. And yeah, that is how you make brownie focaccia. It came out so nice. I will say it's definitely like a sweet and savory sort of bread. If you want it more sweet and more of a dessert focaccia, I'd say just drizzle some chocolate on top of it. Either way, it was super delicious, and let me know if you guys make this. Thanks for watching.